Russia to be hit with new sanctions as Zelensky demands penalties commensurate to war crimes. Fresh measures from the US and EU come after condemnation of apparent war crimes in the town of Bucha, where more than 300 bodies have been discovered. Russia will be hit with billions of pounds of new sanctions after Ukraine's president urged Western leaders to punish Moscow over alleged war crimes. EU leaders are meeting to approve plans to ban the purchase of Russian coal and stop its ships entering European ports. The US is also set to unveil new measures later, including a ban on new investment in Russia and tougher sanctions against financial institutions and state-owned firms. They are partly in response to scenes in Bucha, near Kyiv, where more than 300 bodies have been discovered, including some civilians with their hands tied behind their backs. President Zelensky said on Tuesday that new sanctions must be commensurate with the gravity of the occupiers' war crimes. Now is a crucial moment, especially for Western leaders. And this is no longer about how our people will evaluate the new sanctions and what I will say about them, he said. This is about how decisions on sanctions will be assessed in Western societies themselves. After what the world saw in Bucha, sanctions against Russia must be commensurate with the gravity of the occupiers' war crimes. Quote, speaking to the Irish Parliament on Wednesday, Mr. Zelensky accused Russia of using hunger as a weapon and urged politicians to convince the EU to introduce more rigid sanctions.